Okay, so, um, welcome back. It's Sean. I'm going to tell you guys how I drive, I guess, because people don't think I can. So there's this thing, right? And I have to have a little knob thing. They call it a suicide knob. And we'll get that for you right now. Oh, that's my face. Wow. Okay. So, this is my little suicide knob. No one's actually gonna die, but that's what the street people call it. It goes in this little hole thing right here. Oh wow, now it's connected. So, let's drive around. Let's see what happens here. Obviously, you gotta put on the seatbelt. We're all ready to go. Are you ready, Nini? That's the car's name. Let's go. Oh wait, very important. Lots of people do not do this. You need to take this down before you drive, okay? Important. And then, wait, we have to reverse first because, we don't want to hit the car in front of us. Okay. So, driving is fun and it's also, oh wow, not fun. Because people are stupid where I live. Let's go around the block. Let's pretend we used a blinker for that. I've driven for a while, and people are just completely stupid where I live. They're like, oh, we'll just like hit him with our cars, because that's happened before. And a really cool thing my car does is it locks itself so then I don't fall out. Let's stop at this stop sign. Okay. Go ahead, guy, because you totally ran that. We're just going to go straight because I don't want to go turn today. Well, one time I went to the gas station and I got out of my car and I went inside to go pay for gas because it didn't want to take debit cards, right? Kind of rude. But I went in to the gas station and the lady was like, hello, how can I help you? And I'm like, yes, I would like some gas for this number gas thing. And she was like, you drive? And I was like, no, I just got in this car and it drove myself. It drove for me. Like, obviously I drive, you dummy. Like, it didn't make any sense. And now we're gonna turn because I don't want to go out to the surface streets. I shouldn't be driving right now because I'm almost out of gas. But I don't wanna do that because why is this a thing? It's a green light and there's too many cars coming from the other direction and this car wants to turn and oh my god, that car almost got hit. Okay. I thought it was gonna get hit, but it didn't. So I guess that's good. This is how I drive, like we can do this with this knob thing, right? And it was actually another funny thing was my parents, when I first went to go get my license, I had been taking lessons for over a year, and they told me, instead of like, good luck, let's like go make sure you get your license, right? They didn't take me to get my license because they were too busy. And so I went with my driving teacher and we took my car and I went to go do the test. And before I went to go do the test, my parents were like, don't get your hopes up if you don't get your license. And I'm like, oh, well, that's supportive, okay. And then I got my license on the first try, right? Number one try. And then I drove myself to school, right? And then they were like, did you get it? And I'm like, no. But I drove myself to school anyway. And I thought it was pretty funny because they thought I was not going to win. And I did. And when the guy that did my test told me that I had passed the test, I was like, yes, exactly. And I kind of like was too happy for a second. And it was just kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? My street is stupid because they just decided to build all these new things that I don't want in my neighborhood. And so they put a whole bunch more stop signs. And I'm like, what are you doing? And I live next to the train station, and people don't know how to drive over here either. They're like, what's a train? And it's just crazy. And sometimes I'm too short to see things out of the car window because the sun's in the way, and then you put the visor down, and then it doesn't help because I'm still too short. And people don't think I can drive because I look too young, and I can, obviously, because I'm doing it right here. But, you know, I've just been going around the block for I don't know how many minutes I've been on this thing. Probably not that long. I don't know. I just thought it might be fun for you guys to see me driving, you know? Because driving is important. If I drove in any other state, they would probably be like, oh, you're the worst driver ever. But I think I'm pretty good for the state that I live in. Like, yeah. West Coast drivers just suck, okay? I'm not even gonna lie. Not even gonna lie. They just suck. And there's some weird laws in some of the states where you can turn left on a two-way street on a red if it's clear. And I'm like, is that safe? Doesn't look safe to me. But maybe I'm just completely crazy because maybe that is safe. Doesn't sound safe, but I guess if it's clear, that's one thing that I'm doing horribly at right now. I don't know how to parallel park very well. I live on a street where there's blocked curbs, and it's no good. But we're working on it, right? We're working on it. Here we go. Oh, there's a truck. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Don't hit the car behind you. That's too close. That's entirely too close. Yeah. Okay. Well, you know, that's how I drive. Oh, and then also, you can push on this thing and just take it right out. Like, now it's not even in the thing. So, and then I keep it in here because in the summer it gets really hot and I only have one hand, right? So I can't just be like, oh, I'm not even gonna touch it because it's like too hot. So I just take it out. And then obviously you put the car in park. And then a lot of people don't do this, even the normal people, right? Normal people. I like to put the emergency brake on because I don't like that moving kind of sensation that you get when it's like not on. So, I mean, like, that's how I drive. I don't know if you can even see anything because the sun is in the way, so I have to wear sunglasses. But, you know, I hope you had fun. See you later.